Hi there. Just doing a video here on how to volume map your business. Now, depending on the size of your business will depend on the size of your volume map. And I've done a volume map here with a team of 4 people in the back. Now, some of you will have no team at all. Some of you will have 1 or 2. Some of you will have 4. Some of you will have more than 4. But it's just to give you an idea as to how to do it. And just because you maybe are just you on your own and no team at all, you can do this as well. Because when you volume map it, it is putting it out into the universe, you're planning it, you're figuring it out, and you're making a mental picture of what your business looks like. If you don't do that, it's just a hobby, it's just a nothing, it's not going to happen for you. You have to volume map if you want to develop and grow a substantial business. Now this, I'm talking to people, I'm talking to FBOs here who want to build a team. This is not necessary for people who are just retailing some products to make a couple €100. So don't panic if that's you. But this is for you if you want a team build and you want to develop more of an income and more of a team and help other people. So I'm just going to show you here how it's done. So we have 4 people in our team here. We have John, Tom, Sue and Mary. Okay, so these are our FBOs. Last month, this is what they did last month. So we figure out from the FLP 360 from the foreverliving.com what they have done last month, and we'll do another video on how to check your CCs and your team CCs. But when you've checked them on the online system, you'll see here John has done 14.252, Tom has done 2.871, Sue has done 11.792, and Mary has done 4.751. Okay, so we need to figure out what's going to happen next month. And we need to talk to John, Tom, Sue and Mary and find out what their plans are for the month. So you can give them a call or do a Skype call or whatever the case may be, depending on how far away they are from you, and you figure out what's the plans. Are we going to go forward? Are we going to go for a promotion? Or are we going to just relax a little bit this month? What is the plan? And get a feel from what they want, not from what you want, but what they want. And you encourage them in that direction and tell them how and give them ideas and how they can build their business bigger and, bounce off them like that. Very, very important to bounce off your team and let them know and brainstorm between you. So let's say John here. John is trying to build a steady business towards manager. He tells you his goal for this month is going to be 30 cc's. He's going to double his business, 100% of a rise. So that's very, very possible by signing on a few more people into his team and getting them going with launches, etc. Very, very, very possible. So he says 30, so 30 is his goal. So when people set a goal, they tend not to go any higher than the goal. If they get the goal, they might go a little bit higher, but not much. So if John tells me 30 is his goal for next month, I can be fairly confident that that will be the maximum he'll get, 30. So we put 30 in his maximum. And he did 14.252. Even if he just keeps the level of what he's doing, his minimum should be 15. But you could depending on how you know John, that could be 15 or it could be 20. If you go for 30, you'll definitely get 20. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to leave it at 15 here, right? Just for the purpose of this exercise. And as you go forward, you get a flavor for this. You get a skill at this as to and who your people are and whether they say what they're going to do, what they say they're going to do. So here's Tom. He's in 2.871. His goal is to be 4 cc active this month. This is his goal. So we're gonna say if he pushes hard, has a few launches, it wouldn't be too hard for him to overshoot the runway by maybe 1 cc. So we'll put his maximum down as 5, and we'll put his minimum down as 3. So he'll definitely rise a bit if he tries to get his 4 if he's determined. And Sue here is 11.792. She wants to go for supervisor, so she needs 12. She needs 13.297 there or something, 217. So she's going to go for supervisor, so she needs 13. So we can put her maximum down for, put it down for 15, and put her minimum down for 12. Okay. And Mary is 4.751. She tells you she wants to do 10 this month, so 10 is her maximum. And she's definitely going to do 5. Definitely. So these are minimum and maximum. So then you split the difference right? So halfway between 15 and 30 is 22 and a half, so we go 23. Halfway between 3 and 5 is 4. Halfway between 12 and 15 is 13 and a half. And halfway between 5 and 10 is 7.5. So then we get a volume map here and we draw it out. So John, we reckon it'll be about 23. We reckon Tom will do about 4. We reckon Sue will do 13 and a half. And we reckon Mary 7.5. Okay. Then we have two, if you see them doing dotted lines here, you can see these are two people that you plan on signing this month. These are new people that haven't arrived in your business yet. Maybe you've done, maybe you haven't even spoken to these people yet, but you're just visualizing that there's two people coming into your team. Maybe you have spoken to one person. Maybe you've spoken to Daniel, and you're fairly confident he'll sign, so you're just sticking him in there, just visualizing your team growing, and another person here that you haven't even spoken to yet. Okay, so we might put down 2 here and 2 here because they're both going to sign in with the starter pack. Okay, so you can do your own minimum and maximums up here by your own team. So 15, 30, 35 minimum, and you get 10 and 30 is 40 and 20 is 60. So there's your own minimum and maximum of your own business, and an average there is 95, 47.5 is your average there. And that's how you volume map your business, and that's what you should be probably going for, unless you push it out yourself and maybe go for a 3rd or a 4th, or maybe do some extra personal CCs, extra retailing yourself. And this is how you volume map, and it's very important to volume map your business when you're going for stuff. So here we have 47 and a half of a business, possible business. If you're a manager, if you're an assistant manager, that might just get you over the line to manager. Possibly not either, but it could get you over. If you're a supervisor, it might get you over the line to assistant manager, or whatever the case may be, depending on what you did last month, etc., etc. So I hope that helps. This is how we volume map. Very, very important to volume map, and it plans your business for the following month. If you don't have a plan, you have nothing. Okay, cheers.